Kindly collect your item from my associate after the auction. Now, moving on. And we thank you once again for making the Dairatul Mal a success. May your purses be ever full and your heart ever longing.
If I had more coin, I would have bet again.
I have to get the hairpin from that man. Why would the treasurer want it so badly?
Her calmness, her grace. Like a long, shining star against a dark night. If only I could speak to her.
I'm confused. Is it guy over here or was it over there?
I have an appointment with the treasurer. Move aside.
Apologies. My instructions were clear.
Okay, so it was this up here.
Found him. Now to quietly borrow the hairpin. Intricate and beautiful indeed.
Where is it?
But this is nothing like these ancient objects the Order is seeking. I must confront Ning.
I have an appointment with the treasurer. Move aside.
Apologies. My instructions were clear. No brooch, no entry.
Do you know who I am? I need to speak to the treasurer. I was called, summoned.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here to see the treasurer.
On what business?
I have a gift for the treasurer, if she will see me.
Only members of the Ivory Coin are allowed to enter. No brooch, no entry.
Added details. This person back here I can talk to.
This is proof that I am of the Merchants Guild. Look, see?
With respect, that does not entitle you to 3 bags of saffron, 2 of vanilla, and a bottle of honey without a single coin.
Impossible! Bah! This is a waste of my time.
Hello?
Trouble with customers.
No more than usual. These people from the Ivory Coin think themselves touched by God himself.
The Ivory Coin.
I should not speak about it. I do not know much, really.
Whatever you know can help me.
Well, it will not hurt to tell you what I know. The Ivory Coin is an exclusive merchants guild. They have a brooch that grants access to certain places.
How do you obtain this brooch?
I hear only respected merchants are part of the Ivory Coin, and that you can only be invited by another member. They think their status gives them permission to take goods without coin. Have you ever seen such vanity?
This is expected in Karch. Thank you.
Hello, spices for you?
Alright. Obtain the Ivory Coin's brooch from the guild.
No brooch, no entry. You know how this works.
Yes, but I left my brooch in there. Do you not see the problem here?
No brooch, no entry.
لعنك الله.
Hey, hold on, you!
An exclusive union for the merchants of high society. I should have expected this to exist.
All right. Right below me.
The Chamber of Antiquities is the treasurer's haven. I need to find a way in.
I do not care what you have to do. Burn them, or murder their dogs if you have to.
Understood, Sayyidi. We will retrieve your coin from the merchant stall on the morrow, at all cost.
Why not today? Yeah. You lot are getting more incompetent by the day. Useless.
Not gonna be able to sneak up to him from where I am. You.
This must be the ivory coin's brooch. Shiny. I have both trinkets. The guard will have to let me in now.
Right there. Alright. Assassinating the treasurer. It's funny because this should lead me up to that chest, which means couldn't have got the chest any sooner, obviously. So all I'm missing is just the one artifact in this area somewhere.
Assalamu alaikum.
You again? What is it now?
I have something that she wants. A Chinese hairpin from the auction. I also have my brooch with me here.
Very well. You may enter.
This way, Sayyidi.
I have been looking forward to meeting the treasurer. It is an honor.
Indeed, Sayyidi. She is busy, and her time only allows for a few rare appearances.
I have never seen so many treasures in one place.
This is of inferior make. I wonder if you really are the expert you claim to be.
Plate is priceless, I swear it. Treasurer, Ning, if only you...
Go. Leave the boss. Get the plate out of my sight. Perhaps the dogs and the soup can use it for their meals.
The standards are too high.
I'm gonna need a
One
quick
has to be
escape.
careful not to get bitten in there.
Please
Word of
refrain
caution,
from
Al
speaking about the
Parika.
treasure in
I have never
public.
been one to extol the virtue of modesty, yet there is something to be said for subtlety when it is critical to one's survival. Our brother's recent demise makes it clear that we have drawn attention from all welcome quarters. Temper your shows of wealth and stop baiting publicly before more blades spring from the shadows. Al-Bahamut Ras Al-Af.
You are a new face.
My name is Basim. New to Baghdad, but not to trade. I deal mostly in fine antiques and collectibles.
You must have a good eye for detail, then. What have you brought me, Basim?
You know what I brought.
A man not to be toyed with. Come, Show it to me. Exquisite. Ever seen something like this? So perfect. So delicate.
No, but I am surprised that you have not.
I do have a penchant for them. When I was but a child, my sisters and I would tie our hair with sticks, adorn them with stone. I pretended they were the rarest gems. We had nothing, but we felt that we had it all. There are many reasons why people see me. For advice, a taste of power, and most often, to win favor. Why have you come, Basim?
As a fellow collector, I have heard much about you from others. Your extravagance, your taste. I wish to learn.
Did they say I was lucky? I loathe the word. When I first arrived in Baghdad, I was one of many seeking my fortune. Now, I have even the East wrapped around my fingers. I clawed my way here when many gave up, preferring to spare their nails. But me? I don't mind a few scratches, a bit of blood.
Surely there have been connections. The people you met that helped you get to where you are.
No matter what others say, you only have yourself. No one else. Everything prospers when family is harmonious. Family? The word has no meaning. The notions, even more so. Only the self hears the deepest whispers of your soul and accepts you whole.
No one lives alone.
But we die lonely. In the end, we are absolutely, simply, truly alone.
The Jinni. Again. I should return to the Bureau.
The treasurer! She's dead! Guards! Help! Someone killed the treasurer!
How do they know I'm up here? Also, there's only one way out of here, too. We got 3 skill points. Chain assassination, why not?
I will not fail! You rat! What are you up to?
Schmackmal get a bell.
Let's get up on the roof there.
Basim, how did you fare?
The streets are alive with talk about the auction.
Rumors spread quickly. It was this woman, Ning.
A woman holding the reins. She must have angered many.
Angered and enthralled, in equal parts. It is no wonder she kept her identity hushed. Now the upper echelons of affluent louts are soiling their silk robes, wondering if they are next.
The Order will not stop here. If they have reached the east, then there is no telling how far they will spread. Did you see it? The Jenny?
It is gone now. It is gone.
Rest while you can. Our work is not done yet.
Rank achieved, Disciple. Disciple Talisman, we got robe colors. A whole bunch of stuff.
Rebecca, do you have some time? I have a few questions.
Fire away.
What else do you know about the Da'irat al-Mal?
A specially curated place. One for the rich to display their bounty.
Does an event like that happen frequently here?
If the local merchants are to be believed, it happens once a year. But I'm sure there are no shortages of parties for the wealthy. What else?
What have you learned about Karkh? I want to see it from fresh eyes.
Nothing that I'm not used to. Corruption, poverty. But the souk is vibrant. The spices, the materials, and oh, the tools. So many things I could experiment with.
Already thinking about taking a break.
Oh, calm down. I know where my focus lies. What else?
You know a little bit about me and where I am from. What about you, Rebecca?
Since when do you want to know more about me?
Come now. We are on the same side. Does not hurt to get to know who you are working with.
Well, I'm not from here.
But let's just say my parents would not be out of place in an event like the Grand Auction.
You came from riches.
Shamefully so. As a child, I never enjoyed the glamour, the dress-up, and the manners. It was also suffocating. It all changed when I stepped outside of our gates one day and saw the world for what it really is. I've never turned back since. What else?
No more questions. Shukran, Rebecca.
Alright. Well, we're done here. The only thing still left, like I said, is that one artifact somewhere in this area. Find and speak to Fulda. Run over there from here, see if I get lucky and find the artifact on the way.
سمعت آخر خبر من سامراء؟ قرر أن ترتفع الضرائب أيضا. زاد الضريبة الحسن أن يواصل المضي. كم أرغب في الحصول على
نتوقف لرؤية صغار الجمال في طريق العودة. يقول أخي إن هناك وحوشا في الماء. الكاذب.
تشعر بأمان تام عند سيرك داخل المدينة.
Took me a minute to realize where I was.
Let us get a wider view.
I think we just found the artifact. Really, eh? Something's over there. May also help me find the artifact in the desert. Or the wilderness, I should say. Look at that.
Item gate to you tomorrow. Maybe we can barely.
About the
Yoink.
races, you go on.
That is Kirk done. Ivory chest piece. Well, with that being said, let's check the wilderness then. I'm still looking for one artifact, one tail. I'm just gonna start jumping around through the viewpoints and using Indiku and see if I can see anything on the horizon.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Okay, well, I'm not interested in those. I am interested in that. It's probably the artifact.
What do you see?
Let's see. What a surprise.
Hey! I think they'll be on time today. Get away from me. How late were they yesterday? An hour? It didn't happen so often. I wouldn't mind, but...
Reapers are cunning. Those firefrows while mentioned. لدي شكوك بشأن تحديد مصدر أي
Stir thick.
Some of those pale what?
Assuming I can find the tails the same way.
Show me the path ahead.
The crazy thing is I can see from here all the way into the round city, so obviously I have to be... It has to be down here somewhere.
Guide me, Enkidu.
Literally have no luck. I've done almost all the viewpoints out here. The only one I skipped was this one. That one's Herbia. Very, very odd. Well, we at least found the last few artifacts I was looking for. I still have that tail, but I'll find the tail. Not too worried about that. I'm going to save it, and then when we come back, we'll talk to We'll do, and then go from there. Just get feet on the ground right now. All right. So yeah, like I said, that's going to be it. When we come back, we will continue on with more investigating, more of the cases, and yeah, we'll go from there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say comment, down below, subscribe, share. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.